Hello everyone, we're the team number 34, and the team members are Yingyu Li, Xuan Liu, Yanfang Zhao, and Zhan Su. We choose subject 1 as our project. Yingyu Li will be responsible for the lug wrench. Xuan Liu will be responsible for the bicycle ram. Zhan Su will be responsible for the air gun barrel, and Yanfang Zhao will be responsible for the hip implant.
A lug wrench is an automotive tool which used to remove or reattach the wheel on the vehicles. The lug wrench is made by two components, which are arms and sockets. The longer arm is easy to generate pressure, loosen and tighten the bolts. That is based on the leverage principle. Moreover, there are two types of the lug wrench in general. One is L-shaped, another is X-shaped, which is also called four-way lug wrench. Comparing to these different types of the lug wrench, L-shaped lug wrench is a common use for car owners, and it is convenient to storage in the trunk. In the contrast, the X-shaped lug wrench has more power and durability than the L-shape. However, both are made from the combination of steel and chromium plating. Some companies also use forged heat-treated steel, which is more expensive in the market. The four-way lug wrench is a good solution instead of having keep up with several different sockets to match over the lug and get to work. It has four sizes, 17, 19, 21, and 23 mm respectively. These four sizes will generally cover 95% of the customer's needs. According to the research, the mass of the lug wrench approximately less than 2 kilograms. In addition, the lifespan of the lug wrench is lifetime.
Bicycle ram. Manufacturing bicycle rams mainly consider 5 factors: ram's type, ram size, ram weight, ram width, and shape and the number of spokes. There are 3 types of rams: tubular, hook clincher, and hookless clincher. The wall of the ram changes from shallow to deep. The weight of the ram increases, comfort gradually decreases, and the speed decreases. The size of the ram depends on the choice of bicycle type. Mountain bikes, road bikes, BMX bikes, and trail bikes are 4 common types of bicycles. Below are their common data. Iron, steel, aluminum alloy, and carbon fiber are the common materials used to make the ram. Iron and steel are easy to rust. Carbon fiber composite material are very brittle, and when the scratches occur on the outside, the inside will be damaged. Therefore, these 3 are not considered. Choosing the right ram width is important to support and protect. If it is too wide, the casing and the tread will be distorted, and the sidewall will no longer be able to protect rams naturally. The spokes are mainly used for support and protection. The stability of ram will be stronger when there are more spokes, but the lighter ram with fewer spokes. Using the most popular 27.5 inches as ram size and the most cost-effective material aluminum alloy in the design, the choice of 32-bladed spokes with 2 cores, which makes the ram lighter and more aerodynamic. The 2-core spokes are more durable, and it can withstand greater torque. Choosing the hook clincher rams with R45 hook, which have a lighter and comfortable feeling, but not too heavy and hard. Also, it can meet the basic needs of public in daily life. The average service life of bicycle spoke is 20 or 30 years. Because of tensile property of material and ram deformation, the service life of bicycle rams is at least 100,000 kilometers. If the aluminum alloy rams are properly protected, the service life will increase.
Air gun barrel is a thick-wall tube typically around 16-inch length for an air rifle and 5-inch for an air pistol. The inner diameter is commonly .17 inch or .22 inch. The outer diameter is 7/16 inch. In this case, let's consider a powerful Crossman Trio X Magnum air rifle. Upon 22-inch caliber pellet could shoot through the gun barrel, there are usually two kinds of failures that happen to the air gun barrels. First, the rifling line wear out. An air rifle is always equipped with an inner rifled barrel like a real rifle to achieve the best accuracy. When the pellet shoot out through the rifle barrel, the pellet will go through the rifling line to create spinning in the barrel and shoot out. During this processing, the high-velocity pellet will squeeze into the rifling line. The friction between the pellet and barrel will generate a large amount of heat. As a result, the rifling line will be worn down a little bit after each shot. When many pellets shoot out at a short period, the pellet will generate a quantity of heat, so that the rifling line will wear out significantly. On top of this, the pellet material will also affect the wearing of the rifling line. The pellets are typically made with lead or aluminum alloy. When the lead pellet goes through the rifling line, it will leave some lead powder on the rifling line, which could help to reduce the friction. However, after many lead pellets have been shot out, the lead powder will fill up the rifling groove and reduce the accuracy. For the aluminum alloy pellet, it does not leave the lubricant powder, and the protective oxide coating is more rigid than barrel steel, so it will cause more wearing of rifling line. To prevent the failure of rifling line, the air gun should stop shooting after the barrel is hot until it's cooled down. On top of this, proper maintenance of the barrel, including cleaning and oil lubricant, will also prevent failure. The detailed calculation and analysis will be done in the report. Second, the barrel explode. Unlike the real rifle, the air rifle barrel is not likely to explode. However, this kind of failure can also happen. When the first pellet is stuck in the barrel and the second pellet is shot careless, it may explode. When the pellet is in the barrel can be considered as a thick wall cylinder. If the hoop stress exceeds the steel barrel's yield stress, the barrel will explode, which is very dangerous to the shooter. Here are some ways to avoid this kind of failure. First, always check the barrel before shooting. Second, avoid overcharge the air store cylinder. For the first way, check the clearing of the air barrel to avoid stacking. For the second way, if the air store cylinder is modified or overloaded, the air pressure may be greater than the barrel design limit and cause a failure. So always load the air store cylinder in the safe range to avoid the barrel exploding. The detailed calculated pressure limit will be provided in the written report.
The hip replacement surgery is the treatment for pain and disability in the hip. The hip implant consists of two main components, acetabular component and a femoral component. As the picture shows here, part A is called acetabulum, which is the socket on the pelvis. B and C together is the acetabular component. B is called the cup, which is usually made of titanium. The cup will be located inside the acetabulum. The outer surface of the cup is usually rough or porous, so the bone could grow onto the cup. The inner side of the cup often have the locking mechanism for part C. C is the liner and used as the artificial cartilage. This part is often made of ceramic or polyethylene, following by the part D and E. These two parts consist the femoral component. D is called the stem head, and usually made of ceramic or cobalt chromium for the smooth surface finish. The stem head is used as the femoral head. E is the stem, which is usually made of titanium, and placed into the femur. Same as the cup. Since the stem will be placed into the bone, it often has a similar surface finish as the outer side of the cup. For the hip replacement surgery, one size of the implant does not fit all. The size, shape, and the material used in the implant could be customized for different patients. The sizing range of the stem head could from 22 mm to 60 mm. The more popular sizing is 32 mm and 40 mm. The most popular stem sizing is from 4 to 9 for female and 7.5 to 10 for male. The overall design lifetime is at least 15 years, and 58% of the sample lasts around 25 years. However, this might vary due to different types of joint replacement. Here is all of our presentation. Feel free to ask if there's any questions. Thanks for watching.